What's going on, everybody? It's Frontz. We're back here again with another episode of my Attorney Miles Edgeworth's investigations. Let's continue on. We just possibly escaped out of wherever we were kidnapped. It looks like a storage room, and we're about to see where we're going at. This is the Wild West area. On March 13th, 12:11 p.m. Wild West area. Okay, and I slide down. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, and thank goodness. You have no idea how it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, there he is. I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. Why did they put three question marks against his name? It should have just said Gumshoes. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was going to give out. Detective Gumshoes. May I ask, what in the world is that? Well, that's, the what? MIB. Why is the Man in Black here? Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 98, 99. Sifu. Oh, 99 members. Oh, here on the count of 4, sir. And what the heck do you think you're doing counting my clothes off like that? Hey, person and a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it? Sifu, Sifu. You were Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel! How dare you address your Sifu so rudely? Yeah, that's right. Back it up. Lang Zi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect toward another person. Shi-hi-na. This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. See, all that that's now. This is the proper way to treat people to show their respect. Keep that in mind when you get far in your life. Got it? Oh, that's right. Franziska did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhang-Fa. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? Ah, that's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You solved the murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha, but you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have solved it faster, pal? That comedic elite jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I hadn't been there, no one would have died. The dude was dead before any of us even knew what was going on. What the heck are you talking about, dude? I would have solved that entire case and Agent Hicks would have still been with us here today. How would you have solved the case of the person? Oh my, this guy just has the biggest freaking ego I've ever heard. Holy wow. Holy wow. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Akame Hicks. Which, by the way, this one and the previous one is supposed to be taking place before the first episode, by the way, on here. The first series, the first thing we did. Hicks was like a brother to me. So now, I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Franziska and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel as the kidnapped is someone I know. So, I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. Not so fast. This isn't your neatly trained courtroom or Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. Now, no hard feelings, but why don't you go back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You, how dare you mock the court? I do, and I don't need to help your filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need that likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? Many cons who get, many people who get thrown in jail from losing cases. And why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? Alright, man. Good job on the permitting around Gatewater Land. Now, just find me the kidnap and bring that punk to me. Dismissed. Sir. Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight and don't cause any trouble. Understand? Wait. Wow. Mr. Edgeworth? It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here and now completely out of the blue like that? I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoes to fill me in on that. Alright, Gumshoes, talk. Great job, Detective. Sir. For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Alright, sir. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoes can be. The fact that they named him Dick Gumshoes, are you kidding me? Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later? I'm sorry, what? Detective, are you sure it was a precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir. I think it would know the number of my own precinct like the back of my hand. Then why did the Interpol agent show up instead, with an army of his own agents? I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, the Wolfman showed up and out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang defiantly has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? Next step. Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is that? The girl over there, I mean. I am Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. What? Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant. Hey, yeah, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, me. It's been like that since forever. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. How can you say something so serious with a giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come on. It'll be fun little musical chairs. You better stay and fasten your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Gumshoe's getting worked up over a little girl. Oh my good holy gosh. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. I can't even with that. Let me talk to Kay, see what she's gotta say. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. I suppose alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. The next step is... So, what are we going to do about our investigation into kidnapping? Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on. You can't let that stop you even if it lands your hand, so let's go. But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary great thief. I am the Yatagarasu. And I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after only one thing and one thing only. And that is? What is the one and only one thing you are after? The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing, and that is the truth. Alrighty then. I see. It was 7 years ago. Oh boy, flashback time. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts, so they're like a little bit of a Robin Hood going on here, it seems like. Once the target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence was sent to the mass media, along with a card with the marks of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you can call that what the Yatakurasu was stealing the truth. I can tell you what, most of businesses, like big businesses and government agents in this world, could usually get the Yatakurasu to expose the truth. Just saying. Could this child really be the successor of the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it? I mean, it can be. It could be the granddaughter. Lance, you are a son. Wait, I'm sorry. Where are you, son? Oh man, voice. Mr. Amano. He's about to, like, yeah. Oh, Miles, I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you returned. For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to the law office. And had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system. No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of this to be like one of my own blood. Aren't you just being a little too, happiness now? If I ever want to go overseas again, you need to ask. You only need to ask. I can't use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. So, who's this old man? He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano. Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly. I am terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano. What? Hold on there. Then what happened to all that money? I believe the 1 million has been stolen and that the culprits are on the run. What? Hello, man. Don't you have anything you can give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again? He's willing to tell you how well telling you about Lance help you get him back. Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced as a person's relationship and behavior. Very well. Lance is my own and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very well like me. In his age, I was his age, kind of very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him. Is there anything else about him you noticed of late? Now that you mentioned it, I haven't been able to get in contact with him, with our butler Oliver. Your butler? Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Oh boy. Okay. To the kidnapping. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday. A call came to my house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy. I know, this is tough, but please stay with me, Mr. Amano. What you wanna bet the son's not actually kidnapped and it's all just a ruse to get $1 million from his father? That's the one thing I'm thinking it is. I could be probably dead wrong, but it could be one of those things that voice. Now, of course, a voice recording like that's gonna not be something you're gonna actually. You don't understand. He hasn't called me daddy in ages. He was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. He's definitely should have recorded that conversation. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little bit more about your butler, Mr. Deacon? Our butler, he's outstanding and even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him. Could also be the, butler has stolen him. So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave. What about his family and friends? They say he hasn't been seen. I've tried everything. I can't think of it, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. Even so, the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I had better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoes. Yes, sir. Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to lead this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoes, pledge to stick by your side, though thick and thin. Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. I guess. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's get some investigating done. If you think I'm losing out to you, pal, forget it. My, what a group of degenerates this is. The west area. Wow, there. So, what should we examine first, huh? Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here only until recently. Which means that we may be able to find some clues that will tell us more about how they escaped. Okay, let's get looking. Hey, you there. Hello, man. Yeah. What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are under now under Agent Lang's direct command. No way! I'm not working for some wolf boy. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something? I am not exactly in a position to argue, seeing how you are a member of the police. Good. Now let's go. No. Boy, have I got just a job for someone of your talents. Well, that was exciting. Define exciting. Okay. What? Can you tell me? Can't you tell I'm ready to go down some detective work? You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me? I don't recall offering you the position. Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know? Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. You're the only one asserting that. Well, by the time anyone notices, I'll already be gone. That's younger, the other girl whose way. You shouldn't speak so lightly of this thing you know nothing about. Fine, whatever you win, go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant K is going to tag along no matter what you say. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at you, you're creepy. It's so creepy. Hey, it's the Blue Badger! Badger, get! I really don't understand why she is so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. He's not gonna speak. He's doing that ticket sort and wiggling dance again. Ah! Ah! You uncovered my identity, sir! I was made to cover that head, sir! Aren't you Officer Meekins? Sir! Mike Meekins, reporting for duty, sir! This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about the officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. Is that a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth? I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when he unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? He's supposed to be undercover, and you absolutely took his cover. That's why he was mad. You lit liquor! Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time? Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm a Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for kids, sir. That's a waste of time. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become a big detective gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on the soda cracked that the kidnappers escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot to make a detective, sir. I rushed over and joined in, sir. But then I got there was a sea of people already, sir. And yes, I'm adding sir a couple of times just because I can. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone, sir. It would seem that some people never change. So why exactly are you in this ridiculous outfit? Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But I also want to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail and kidnapper, sir. I see, Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of divisionary tactics. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor, sir. How long have you been standing here, officer? Sir, for about one little hour, sir. That's around the time I woke up from being unconscious. And I've been here ever since, sir. If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping. But however, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. No, but I know you will, sir. He's hiding. Ooh. Oh, boy. He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it too, sir. I patrolled this part while wearing this costume, sir. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen anything suspicious looking people in the whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir, a lone Blue Badger. What you said just now is contradictory to the fact. So, Mr. Edgeworth, this is what Officer Mika's testimony contradicts. Gotta be the bad badger, right? Ooh, oh, no. Is it gotta be the Blue Badger thing, right? Excuse me. Oh boy, that hit. No, it's not that. It's the rally photo, right? Officer Mikas, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement. Sir, of course, sir. If that's what you wish, Mr. Prosecutor, sir. The little police patrolman will wait as long as it has a command to wait, sir. You said that you saw a Blue Badger, correct? And yet, you take a look at this. What you say you saw was not supposed to happen. The park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Doesn't mean you didn't see one, it just means that the second Blue Badger was not supposed to be there. Which means that as long as you are the Blue Badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another Blue Badger wander around the premises. What, sir? Then, that would mean that the two Blue Badgers walking around, but why? Wow. Well, that was fun. far can we go? No, we can't go any further that way. Let's see, what is over here? There's a pipe. There's a couple officers. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over there. I remember hearing rain fall out there while I was being held there. Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground was already pretty much dried up. It should be thankful I left us with some nice footprint samples. You know what? I bet we followed them, we could find our way to the kidnapper went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes. I don't think it will be that easy. Why not? Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here, and we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers. Oh, that's true. We don't know which one what kind of shoes they were wearing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Go a little bit logic here. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. How much we got here? We got this one, and the costumes. And I would say costumes. And the second blue badger makes the most sense. And kaboom! A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath it is... Oh, I know, the one of the kidnappers, right? That person wore a costume to get away. Makes sense to me. Precisely. After all, the costume that went missing from the storage areas are a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger, minus the hat. Yes, those three. So, there were about 3 funny badgers running around in the park somewhere. But there was still, the bad badger's mask was still down there. Boom. Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from the earlier take on a new, very significant meaning. Oh, you mean we now know which tracks would be in the kidnappers, right? Yes, more of the shoes prints we need to follow in the paw prints of the badger. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints in the go badger hunting. And that is going to be all for this episode. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.